Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 5 and we are going to present about our group project of construction measurement. Our group members are EZZER HARRYSON, MOHAMMAD RIZAL, MOHAMMAD HAFIZ, MOHAMMAD NURILHAM, RABIATUL ADAWIYAH, JOMLING, NORLIANA, Masitah and ANDREENA. And our beloved lecturer is Dr. NORLIANA binti SARPIN.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiz bin MAULUD, matrix number CP190011. Today I would like to talk about the list of our drawing our project. Firstly is the list of requirement. The first requirement is site plan, and the next one is floor plan, and the next one is elevation, and lastly section and details. Okay, firstly is the ground floor plan. This is the ground floor plan. It is a single story house. The next one is the north elevation. The next one is the west elevation. The next one is the east elevation. And lastly, the section. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and my name is Muhammad Rizal bin Omar. So today I will present about the preliminaries and general requirements. So on the preliminaries item, there are certain items that I have inserted, which is inspection of site, project signboard, insurance of work, workmen's compensation, performance bond, setting out, and CIDB levy. So the other preliminaries item that is necessary to be input in the tender, so the tenderers can do so. So next, for the general requirements, there are also certain items for general requirement that I have put in this assignment, which is the contract documentation, terms of application, tender price, completion of tender application form, commencement of contractual obligations, no price increase, and acceptance of tender. So that's all I will present today. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum to our lecturer Dr. NORLIANA binti SARPIN. My name is NORLIANA binti Ahmad KHUSAIRI and my matric number is CP19011. I am responsible to do bill of quantity BQ in my group. Okay, for my part, I'm doing the bill of quantity for work below floor finish WBLLF, element frame, door, internal finishes ceiling, and internal finishes floor. For work below lowest floor finish WBLFF, we use excavation pit for pad foundation and excavation rock for pad footing. Okay, secondly, for element frame, we use reinforced concrete grade 20 in suspended floor slab and suspended ground beam. Okay, thirdly, for element door, we use thick frame flush door, also long precast concrete grade 20 and high precast concrete grade hailstone. Okay, for internal finishes ceiling, we use plaster steel trowel to ceiling on concrete in bedroom, and asbestos for living room, bedroom, kitchen and closets. And lastly, for internal finishes floor, we use ceramic tile in residential house. Thank you for me.
Hi, a very good morning to Dr. Yana. My name is ANDREENA and my matric number is AP190355. Today, for my part, I'm going to talk about bill of quantities for roof, window, and internal and external wall. Let's take a look at the slide. First, for the roof, we use asper shingle roof because these type of roof are easier to install and relatively affordable for residential buildings. Next, external and internal wall. For external and internal wall, we've been used half brick wall in clay and plastered the wall with cement and sand. However, for painting, 3 coats of emulsion paint to general outface of plastered wall externally and general surface for plastered wall internally. Next, window. For the window, we use casement window type 1 until 6, and they are singly and impairly within a common frame, in which case they are hanging on the outside.
For my part, I'll do taking off of WBLFF, door and windows. For WBLFF, the taking off list is site clearance, excavate pit for pad foundation, remove excavated materials, excavate in rock, disposal of surface water, in concrete to pad foundation, formwork to site of pad foundation, concrete in pad foundation, formwork to site of column stump, concrete in column stump, and 20mm diameter high yield steel or cement bar, and also 6mm diameter mast steel as link in column stump. For door, the taking off list is PC concrete in lintels, PC concrete hailstone, timber ground, and purpose made door from set, head, jamb and stopper, standard door. For the ironmongery, butt hinges, lock sets, barrel bolts, door stop, and prime back of frames. And next we go to window. The taking off list is PC concrete lintel, timber ground, purpose made windows and frames. For the ironmongery, butt hinges, casement fastener, casement stays, barrel bolts, glazing beads, glass, primer on site, internal painting to windows and external painting to window. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Masitah binti Bakar and my metric number is CP190106. I am going to list out my part of taking off that are roof and wall. The taking off list of roof that I have done are wall plate, rafter, tie beam or ceiling joist, diagonal strut, ridge board, hip rafter, valley rafter, jet rafter, batter, if board or named as fascia board, and also the barge board. Okay, and the second one of my part is wall that include internal wall and external wall. The taking off list of wall are first, the wall of half brick in clay brick externally and internally. Next, the wall plastering of cement and sand plastering externally and internally. And last but not least, the painting to wall externally and internally. So that's all from me. Thank you.
My name is JOMLING, metric number CP190072. So now I will talking about the taking off list for floor and internal finishes. As for floor, there are two, which is concrete is suspended floor slab and formwork to soffit of suspended floor slab. And for internal finishes, they are divided into two, which is ceiling and floor. The taking off list for ceiling is cement plaster to ceiling, painting to plaster ceiling, ceiling panels, painting ceiling panels, beading and painting to beading. And the taking off list for floor is screed to ceramic tiles and also ceramic tiles. That's all from me.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is RABIATUL binti AWANG, CP190033, and I will present my part, which is external work for drainage. Okay, in this taking off list, the element of this work is excavate. Excavate to reduce level, where we use excavate oversight to reduce level starting from ground level at max depth, exceeding to 150 mm. Next, for the hardcore, we filling to making up level average 150 mm thick of hardcore of clean hard broken stone obtained off-site. Moreover, for fabric reinforcement, we use a layer of steel fabric of BRCA7 lab at joint embedded concrete slab. Meanwhile, for the concrete slab, concrete grade 20 in slab exceeding 100 mm laid on hardcore. Last but not least, for the precast concrete drain, we use 100 mm wide U-shaped precast concrete drain laid to slope as directed by engineer instruction.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MOHAMMAD. My matric AP19039. Now I'm here to explain a little bit about my part in our group for construction management. My part is external work, which is more to roads works. This is a few roads work for roadworks construction. Okay, this element include the excavate, the subgrade, subbase, road base, prime cut, and cut and shoulder. Okay, for excavate is a 38.10 meter length time 3.05 meter width and 0.25 meter for thickness for excavate. It is same for subgrade, subbase, road base. It is little different for thickness which is 0.23. For prime cup it also different for thickness which is 0.3 meters. For excavate it include 39 meters persegi. For subgrade 29, subbase also 29, road base 27, prime cut 35, and the last the curb and shoulder for the 12 meters.
This is taking off paper for roadworks, excavate, subgrade, subbase, road base, prime cut, and also the red and the shoulder. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
So that's all from us. Thank you.